Yeah, let's go.
Oh, wait, 3, 2, 1.
All right. And 3.
Oh, you don't like my countdown?
2.
Fuck you,
Roll
Oscar.
Tide.
Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
Best part of this show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news. It's very outside of the box.
Hail day.
I love Friday.
Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares. Shattered. A to B.
Shattered Uncut. Is that you? Shattered
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shattered cast on
Complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
All
All
right.
right. Is everyone ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shattercast Uncut, episode 321, or if you see things backwards, episode 123. I'm your host, Oscar Alonso, and joining me tonight are 3 of the Furious 4. One will be joining us later on this evening, and coming up to bat first, he's everyone's favorite engineer, who told us some thrilling, riveting stories about independent inventors. And he is your best friend and mine. And every time we leave for work, we worry and ask ourselves, is T2RX6 fucking our wife?
Whoa.
As none other than T2RX6 just did.
Don't look it up on the internet. You know it's true.
Yeah. Don't bother Googling it. It's true.
Don't.
You may find images.
I'm going to Photoshop like crazy. I'm going to go hit up Pornhub and take some screenshots and Photoshop Justin's head.
Oh, those will get out.
I'm okay with
This is before he met his wife. He was known for fucking people's wives. But, and of course, coming up next.
RX6.
Speaking of cuckolds, this next guy is very vocal, and I exposed him to llamas with hats, and he's addicted. He is the one and only Mr. Robert D.
No! Hi. Yes. Welcome, Oscar.
Robert! Why is there a dead body in your apartment?
Oh!
Carl! And, of course, last but not least, this guy released a video on what's new in Transformers today while we were recording.
Again.
And I commented on it. Just something he doesn't do in my videos. He just goes, I gave it a thumbs up.
Get the hell up. Shut up.
Give you a thumbs down,
And
man. You know what that's like?
And he's all about those Sharknadoes. Sharknadoes, man. Just throw a shark in a tornado. Make it happen, Captain.
Hell yeah.
The one, the only pug lover, and my Roll Tide and yours, Roll Tide.
Rota.
Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Put it on cafe right now.
Right now.
Cafe. Hey there, everybody.
Now the place to go now is Beast Wars Buy Sell Trade. That's where everything's popping.
Oh, is that where popping?
That's the
man.
World Star Zone right now, man.
Is
you
it
gotta
right
check
now?
them out. Oh God, every day. It's
Is that the
down
white?
and
Are we
dirty.
talking about the White Knight? Are we talking about the guy that's defending that Windblade is over-sexualized?
That was just today. You should have seen Tyler
Oh.
G posted about KOs, and then there's a huge
Oh,
shitstorm about
yeah.
it. And
I saw
then
that.
someone took it down, and then he removed them from admin, and then he posted a
Wait, Mike.
biohazard thing, and then there's a big shitstorm about that. That's the place to go. That's where the Slugfest needs to go.
Pugfest, Slugfest. Yeah,
I like that
that's
term.
popping.
Pugfest, Slugfest.
Can we patent
Yeah,
that? Can we patent that?
You can't patent it. You can trademark it.
Yeah, okay, we'll
Pug
trademark
fights.
it.
Okay, hear me out. The pugs were
Hear me
miniature.
out.
They were little miniature boxing gloves, and then you stand them up, and then you put peanut butter on each other's faces, and then you let them go.
And then they fall asleep.
That's true. That's a lick fest right there. Mm.
You put a
That's
boxing glove on each other's tongues.
For those of you listening, Matt and I got a running joke right now. Who would win in a fight, Matthew's pug, Gator, or my
Gator.
kitten, Zelda?
Zelda.
And so
They
I'm thinking
both fall
Zelda
asleep.
would win.
They both fall asleep, to be honest. Probably.
Yeah, they probably would. She'd probably just go meow and just leave, and you'd always
Sniffer's butt. That's all he does. He likes sniffing butts. So.
sniffing butts and then licking himself for 20 minutes straight.
Mm. Yeah.
So Greg is going to be joining us later on tonight, and we are going to get the ball rolling with anybody get anything. I can't wait to hear this guy, Justin.
Yes, I did. I'll start with the non-Transformers. I got SH Figure Arts Jiren. You know who that is, Robert.
Ooh, I didn't know they did a Jiren. I didn't know they did Jiren.
He's okay.
Yeah, dude,
He's
Robert,
not
I
as
gotta
impressive
connect
as
with
I
a
would have
guy.
wanted him to be.
Really?
Yeah, like
Robert.
none of the alternate heads I feel like really work or get what they're doing. Like he just kind of looks silly.
Really?
The figure is fine. He comes with a cool effect piece, so you can have him grabbing and holding God Goku by the head. So that's cool. I'll give him that. He comes with a cool punching effect piece too. That's also pretty cool.
I feel
But
like
the rest of it's kind of like, it's fine.
He needs to come with like you know how Piccolo had the crossed arms.
Yeah, he has that.
Has to, like,
he does have that.
I feel like he should have like a crossed legs, and then like with a stand, so
That'd
you
be
can
cool.
like have him meditating. You know,
That would be cool. I could see that. Yeah.
You should be able to pose him like in an Indian stance like that.
I was avoiding that term, sir.
Indian.
Yeah, we call it
style.
crisscross applesauce. Apparently, that's what I know.
Now you sound like Liawatha.
But
Yeah, what else is good, though?
yes, I got him. I got issues 3 through 6 of the Build the Ecto one, so that's exciting. And then on to Transformers things I got this week. I got EarthRice, Cliff Jumper, Hoist, and Wheeljack. And for the most part, I like them. So
You didn't get the parts former base guy?
no, fuck that guy.
I'm getting them.
Which one? Who's that? What?
What the hell is his name? Steelworks or something like that? Ironworks?
Steeljaw. Yeah, it's Ironworks.
Shield?
Jaw.
The Shield guy?
No,
No.
this guy is he's
Call him
a
Steeljaw.
deluxe figure that he turns into one of those Micromaster bases.
Yikes!
Yikes. Yowzer.
You should get that in the Shield, and then throw it
Just
in the
like the
garbage.
shitty Quintesson.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's shitty. It's just it's a waste of resources. It's poorly allocated resources. Why design that when you could have had something else like a voice box?
That's okay, according to Matt's video, which you can watch on Deluxe Baldwin. X-Transbot's got me covered, so word.
Yes. I can't wait for that.
And it doesn't have a shitty alt mode, hopefully.
I hope it does. God, I hope it does. That'd be so funny.
Watch it turn
Justin,
into a jail
fuck?
too. You got son of a bitch.
Damn, I can't get away from the jail. God
It
damn it.
turns into like an ice cream cone or something.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Or the twins from
Again, it would be cool if it
Favorverse.
transformed. It would be cool. I would not be so pissy with fucking Hasbro if they sat there and said, hey, let's make a Quintesson ship out of a Quintesson.
That'd have to be a big Quintesson, though.
What is that? A Quintesson ship for ants?
Yeah, that'd have to be that'd be a commander scale. Be a big ship. I like where you're going.
Hey.
That's where you're going with it. I think it was a cool concept, but it'd have to be a big
Come on,
Quintesson.
don't throw that scale shit, Matthew. You
I'm
got
just saying,
fucking,
just
you got like
saying.
several recolors of that classic Starscream.
Oh, I know.
And
I
a
know.
jet is in no way in scale with the cars released in that line. So come
But
on.
this thing
come
would
on.
have to be like
Come
this would have to be like the Cthulhu of Quintessons.
Cthulhu?
You know Cthulhu, that giant with the tentacle mouth?
H.P. Lovecraft.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Cthulhu?
They don't read in Arkansas.
Yeah,
They lead.
But Florida's so much better.
Yeah,
I forgot your
we are
jersey.
not.
I forgot your jersey.
That's right. I'm Jersey, my free bar, Jersey.
I grew up near power lines.
So Justin, we were talking about this earlier. What are your thoughts on Hoist, Alex?
The weights.
Well, there are some things like Hoist is the one I think I like the least of them, and like by all means he's not a bad toy, but there are things that I would have done differently. We were talking, like you said, if you put some kind of winch on the front to kind of drop down and fill out the front, like I do think that would drastically improve the overall aesthetic of the toy. The one thing that drives me really crazy is the fact that, and I get it, it's because the legs fold into the back tires, that the tires are pinned, from the toy outwards to the tire, but then the front is pinned from the tire into the toy, and so it makes it look like it's just got two mismatched tires on there, which kind of looks like someone like fan made a hoist and like took parts from this transformer and parts from that transformer. Like I wish, like I can't just paint the one that has the green post coming out of it and be like, yeah, that looks good, because one looks like a sculpted rim and the other one just looks like a half-assed mushroom peg, you know? And I don't like that.
Bird, bro. They work so hard on that.
Yeah, I mean, like, and I feel like as a design, like on a design aspect, like I feel like you would look at that and just be like, yeah, I can't do that. Like they should both match, you know? So.
Yeah. No, I totally understand.
Yeah,
again, my grievance is when you look at the back, you know, those legs, it's just.
Yeah, and it's sad to me a little, and like some of this faults you can't blame the designers on, right? Like the waffles and stuff are probably mandated by them. I'm sure that they don't want to design a figure looking like an empty soap dish either, but you know they kind of are forced to by, you know, whoever. This is your budget. This is how many pieces you can have. Whatever. I don't know what the reason, like the design limitations are, but I'm sure, you know, nobody wants to have the big giant gaps and stuff like that, but it's mandated, right? But like
I don't work in the industry. Apparently that's okay, according to the real fans.
Ooh!
Well, and that's the thing that, like, to me just kind of it gets me. Like there are other things that I think are legitimate, you know, design gripes that you could express on it, you know. So I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I still like Hoist. I kind of end up wondering what it would have been like if this was like 2013, like classic style, like if they made it like they used to, like the old Sunstreaker sideswipe mold, like quality, you know, and like, you know, the old classics Bumblebee and stuff like that. Like I'd love to see how this figure would have turned out, you know, back then, like this type of engineering with extra panels and things like that. But that time is probably gone. So I do think we're going to get a shit ton of third-party upgrades for all these things, though, from things that fill in little gaps and all that
definitely.
stuff.
They did for Siege.
That's actually pretty cool. Like, I think we're going to see a renaissance now, because I think, you know, Masterpiece is drying up, especially how Fans Toys and X-Transbots and DX9 have kind of, you know, everybody else has kind of gone by the wayside, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're going to see a renaissance with upgrade kits. I know they haven't gone away.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a new excitement for them because the Siege line is so good, or EarthRice is so good. Is this Siege or EarthRice that we're
This is EarthRice.
But they did a lot of upgrade kits for Siege too.
Yeah.
The gap fillers and extra weapons and stuff. So you did see a lot of like Shockwave's Lab. Non-Nerf is doing some extra tracks for Omega Supreme from Siege and everything. So yeah, you are seeing a resurgence of third-party, you know, companies doing, you know, filling in stuff and everything for the main line. Sorry.
No, it's fine, bro. You gotta put your word in, bro.
Put your word in.
Sharknado. Put in the cafe, motherfucker.
Post in the cafe. See what happens.
Just open the door and yell, poop!
But another thing that Justin and I did agree on, Matthew, pay attention here, is that we both think the Wheeljack figure is actually really good.
Yeah, Wheeljack's awesome. He's super well done. My only gripe is on Wheeljack is that little stupid teeny tiny gun. I'm like, because clearly this must go and peg somewhere in alt mode, so it has to be small so it can hide away. And I look at the instructions like, peg it on the roof. I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking then? Like, why is this gun so fucking small and it just pegs on the roof?
Rocket. It's a little shoulder rocket.
But even as a shoulder rocket, is it really the appropriate size?
It's tiny.
It's tiny as fuck.
I'm getting them tomorrow, so I'll tell you what I think.
Yeah. It's good, and I would like to, if I find another Wheeljack in the wild, I am 100% buying it, stripping down all of its paint and repainting it as Crasher, because I think it's close enough that it would work, and just find a way to put a Crasher head on it. And it's really good. Like, I think the way they engineered the windshield to fold into the knees, I'm like, that was smart. You know, that was a really good design decision. So, yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes I get it right.
They definitely did. And Cliff Jump Ride, I don't even think it's bad either.
There is hollowness in Wheeljack, but it's not that offensive.
It's subtle. It's subtle.
It is, and it's perfectly executed. It's why I love the Wheeljack figure. And the same can be said about Cliffjumper. Like, he's got big donkey feet, you know? But at the same time, God help me, man. Like, he feels better than...
I would agree. There is something about Cliffjumper, like I had seen all the reviews of all these guys before I got any of them. And, like, you know, I saw a lot of people complaining about Cliffjumper, but, like, I like something about Cliffjumper, like the paint on it and stuff, like everything about it feels like it works to me. Like I didn't feel like Cliffjumper was a problem.
Like comparing him to, and this is apples and oranges, right? But I have like the X-Transbots Cliffjumper that they made. And when I picked up Cliffjumper last week, I was like, okay, well, I'm messing with it. Like hands down, my favorite incarnation of that character at this moment is Iron Factory One Man Army. I don't know why, it just works. But
really,
yeah, I adore One Man Army. I don't know why the fuck it is, but it's like I told
like
Matthew when we did the spend 30 minutes with spend 30 minutes video.
It's called 30 minutes or less. But it's never 30 minutes or less.
It's around 30 minutes. What it's called.
It's around 30 minutes, but I can't count.
I told Matthew I change up the characters I dig up. They're like flavor of the month. Right now it's Cliffjumper. And that Hasbro Cliffjumper is a fucking beautiful addition right now for Chuck collectors. I think they did a very, very well job.
Nice.
Very, very good job on it. So what'd you get this week, Matthew?
I went to Target and I got these world's smallest Transformers.
Are you serious?
I got the Starscream and Optimus Prime. They're not painted that well, but I haven't opened them. I left them in their little thing. They're like $5 a piece, so all right.
Where did you get those, Matt?
They're on the end caps at Target. Okay. They're hanging up on these little things, and there's 3 of them. There's Prime, Starscream, and Bumblebee. They didn't have Bumblebee, so they're like $5, and I was like, why not? They look really good in their packaging. I don't even really want to open them up. I may just leave them like that. But yeah, I picked those up. I forgot there were people talking about there. I couldn't find them, but I saw them at the little end cap where the Transformers are at and stuff. What else?
Pics.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll take some pics of it in a minute. And I got MP48. I got Lio Convoy. And I like them. I like them. The beast mode, is, you really can't take him serious because he's just got that little kitty face, it's just like, I wish there was a way you could turn the other face around that's in bot mode to be that face, but it is cartoon accurate, so, you really can't fault him. So, but, it's fine. Transformation, a lot of people are saying they're having trouble with the transformation. I didn't think. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the way it transformed was really, especially the legs. I mean, there's nothing to the legs.
So, someone posted a photograph in one of the Facebook groups of him, like, on his 2 feet, and it looked like his upper torso exploded.
Yeah, it does. In the transformation, it does explode.
Yeah, but still, at the same time, I mean, not to take away from the MP, it looks fucking beautiful. I don't have it. Matt, you were, and let's give a shout out to our boy Deluxe over here, whose photos is being used over at agabus.com.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yay,
that's agabus.com, where you spend more than $150, you get free domestic shipping. Not to mention they have a rewards program where every dollar is basically a point.
Mm-hmm. Big shout out to Tyler G from Stasis Lock. He's the one that kind of pushed it, and Joe, he's on Stasis Lock and everything. He works with Hanny and everything, and they used 4 of my picks, and I thought that was really freaking sweet. So thank you so much.
Yeah, bro, they were good pictures. The fuck. I mean, and I love the fact that does Matt own a $2,000 camera? No, it's a Samsung, bro.
But overall, just saying, it's a great figure. The Vault mode looks really good. It does have some issues. There's some paint. The red paint is getting on the white a little bit, but I think you can wipe it off. But I like the transformation. The articulation is really good. It's a good MP. If you love Beast Wars, definitely, I think you should definitely get it. I think it's worth the buy. And everybody, I got people saying, the Perfect Effect one was better, and I was like, well, that's fine. You win. It's more stylized and everything. I like it, but I guarantee you want to play with the MP more than you'd want to play with the Perfect one.
Man, that PE, I remember that shit looks like it was from a Gundam cartoon. It still looked cool as shit.
Yeah, it's good as shit,
Right.
but you don't want to mess with it. I mean, it's really
No.
fragile. So, you
Oh
know.
god, and it squeaked everywhere. Oh,
Yeah.
I sold
Man,
that to
I
you,
got-
Oscar
Justin, didn't I?
sold it to me with broken parts.
Yes, I did. Did you fix it?
I did.
Oh,
Nice.
see, can I
Nice.
have it back? Okay.
I just gave it to you to fix it.
He's sitting on the shelf. He's been sitting there for years now.
You wasn't supposed to keep it.
I just sent it to you to repair. Jesus.
I mean, you paid me money for it, but I sent it to you to fix it.
Oh, wait,
It was never
is this
intended
why
for you to
Justin
keep.
blocked you?
Yeah, that's when he blocked me for a while. I was like, no, 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 no.
Got me a free transformer. But that is all I got. Like I said, I got coming in tomorrow, which y'all will be listening to us tomorrow. I'm sorry, next Friday. I apologize. I'm getting the 4 deluxes for EarfRice. So
EarfRice.
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 Put it on the cafe. Anyways, that's all I got.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all I got.
Sharknado.
Sharknado.
But okay, that's good stuff. Good stuff. And you know, like I said, like I've seen a lot of the photos of Leo with the MP Leo Prime. To me, like having owned the Beast Wars Leo Convoy figure. Sorry, I see you're saying Leo Prime, but I loved it. You know, fortunately, I decided to part with it because it wasn't like something I was always kind of fiddling with. You know what I mean? But I did that awesome Big Dumb Toy review on it. So I mean, I don't know. Like I may see if I could get my hands on that figure and not pull out the scratch for the MP. You know,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it'd be a little
not a
cheaper.
fan of that line. Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised people aren't offloading them now.
Offload.
But
What,
yeah, so
perfect effect? Or is that
Huh?
what
No,
you're saying? Why-
the original one. The
I
original
have that in a
Beast
box
Wars.
somewhere.
I know you do.
Matt, those
Money
figures
bags.
don't transform, do they? They're just.
No, they're Action Masters. No, they're not. They're not like the original
Yeah.
Smolts. Those were cool. I got quite a few of those. Get the Dinobots. If anybody likes the Dinobots, definitely get the world's smallest Dinobots. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they
Don't
are.
tell me.
The Justy Toys ones?
Don't tell me what. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah. Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm just telling you.
Tell me
they're
what to
good
do, but I just don't
Transformers.
know if I'll listen. Fuck you.
That's
then.
true.
well,
That's true.
Robert, what'd you get
Yes.
this week?
I got boxed.
Last week, I think I got coronavirus. I think a lot of people got it, and they just don't realize it because, like last week, Azalea had gotten sick for 2 weeks, and then I got it where I started sneezing, and then it became a chest cold, a sore throat, and then like a very productive cough, and it was a hacking cough, and then it turned into severe sinus pain, and then it became sinus headaches with severe fatigue and dizziness.
Diarrhea.
The only thing I didn't. Yeah, now I have diarrhea actually. The only thing I didn't get was a fever, and I'm like, maybe it's a cold. The coronavirus has been around forever. It's just they're saying it's a new strain, you know, and everybody's in a panic over it.
Stop lying.
It's like
This
there's
shit
no
ain't been
vaccine
around.
for a cold. No one gets vaccinated for a cold, and it hits
I
you like
do.
a cold. No, you don't.
It's
You get
not
vaccinated
cold.
for the flu. You know,
No,
no one gets
I get
vaccinated.
vaccinated every day. Cold.
Like, every day you go to Walmart. You're like, I'm here. Let me get a vaccination.
Yeah. I get my tires changed and I get a vaccination.
It's just like
I
I
get some
think
milk, eggs, and some flan mix and Jello, and then I'm gonna get this vaccination on the way out.
I just
Really,
think
yeah.
I think
Marvel.
more people. I think it's spread as farther than people understand. It's just most people treat it like, oh, I've got a bad cold, and I feel like shit for 2 weeks. It's the people who get with a compromised immune systems or elderly, you know.
Yeah, keep saying that. Keep saying it's gonna start spreading around a lot.
And I think it did already, and they get really sick, so they go to the hospital, and that's how it's documented. But that's why I don't think the mortality rate correctly reflects the actual people who caught it, because most people probably don't go to the hospital for it, you know. But anyway, I caught that, I think, and I'm finally feeling a little better as of today. And I also got in, what are they called now? I got on D4 Toys website.
Tron.
D4 Toys is also what do you call them? That's
Zeta.
hold on. No, D4 Toys is also, what the hell are they called? Hold on.
Perfect effect.
Sentinel. That's the same as D4 Toys, and that's Flame Toys. Sentinel is Flame Toys.
Oh, nice.
So I got the 3 Sentinel, the Robotech motorcycle guys that have the motorcycles transform into like mech suits. So I got them
Where
in.
the fuck are you gonna put those?
I don't know. They're in boxes still in my office.
Bless 'em,
Well,
man.
I finally had an epiphany about what to do with some of these displays in here, though. About what to put where.
Oh, good.
Yeah, my Iron Factory. I'm gonna display my Iron Factory
In
Autobots
the trash can.
No, they're gonna go with Utopia, and my
In the
Iron
trash can.
Factory Megatron's gonna go with the Make Toys Pandanus. I
In
think
the
that'll look
trash
good because
can.
they're all stylized in the trash.
I
can.
like what you
Put
did
them-
with the Superion, the Zeta Superion, and the Seekers. I liked what you did with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh.
leave that. So I got Zeta with the MPs, but so I'm gonna put the Make Toys Big Bots with the Iron Factory, and I got Omega Supreme with the Magic Square, and then I got the Bruticus and Zeta Constructor with the. Right now they don't have really anything. They have Iron Factory, so I'm gonna put the New Age or Magic Square Decepticons there. So it's gonna come together now, and I got to figure out what to do with these 3 motorcycle guys. I got a shelf for just Voltron, so maybe I'll make a shelf for these Robotech guys. But it's weird. I'll tell you, they're really beautiful figures, really interesting. But they have TJ Duckett actually warned me about it. He's like, Sentinel is rife with QC issues, and I didn't know that from the Flame Toys. Yeah, I chat with the guy.
What?
He's a nice guy.
He don't talk to me.
Well, you're intimidating. You're a big shot.
Mm-hmm.
No, that handshake's intimidating.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Matt. Matt.
He's got soft, supple hands.
My ass, dude. Those things can crush nuts.
Yours probably because you're a pussy.
He grabbed Matt's nuts. He gave him a good shake.
So they turned into mech suits?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from Robotech. You never saw that Robotech? It was after the original. I don't know what the Japanese shows were called, but it was like the guys. They exactly that. Their motorcycles turned into mech suits. It was pretty cool. So that's why I was glad to get it. Because I remember watching that show when I was a kid, and I was like, wow, it really reminded me of it. That's why I like it.
That's cool.
But it's the Sentinel product apparently, because I also have the Battle of the Planets guys, the two of them, the red guy and the white one, but that's all they made so far, and they're really amazing, and they're metal and they're really well made. Nothing falls off, but these guys, little bits, has got a lot of moving armor and stuff, and like the little ball pegs, they're really tiny ones, and they pop off a lot, and it's really annoying. And like one arm came out of the shoulder, and like it. Did you fart? No, that was a box. And it was just very difficult getting bits back in that fall out. Like the QC was not up to par with what I was used to with the Sentinel stuff and the Flame Toy stuff I have so far. So I was a little disappointed. Like a little piece fell out of a leg that shouldn't be coming out. Obviously no glue was applied. Like that kind of shit. We're like, why would you do that on such a beautiful figure? How could you do that? Yeah. But I remember we saw one of those guys at TFCon. Remember that, Matt? And they sold out real quick. Those motorcycle guys.
We bought that. No, that was last year. We bought the Eagle thing, that little Falcon thing.
Right, we bought the Eagle thing. It turns out it's like 20 years old.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh shit, I forgot all about that. But yeah, we talked to the designers. I think they were talking about making like a comic or something with it.
Were they?
I think so. They were supposed to do a lot of stuff, and then they just they went away or something. I think they went out of business.
Who did?
The people that made the motorcycle, the unrestable bastards.
Oh, no, not the motorcycles. No, Sentinels.
Oh, Sentinel, my fault. I am so sorry. I
Flame
apologize.
Toys. Remember the Flame Toys table? They had that. They had one of these figures on their table with the Robotech guys that transform with the motorcycle.
Gotcha.
Remember they sold like hotcakes, and we're like, oh, let's go back and get it, and then they were sold out. You remember that?
I remember. Mm-hmm. Then we bought the Falcon thing instead. We was like, okay, we'll get this.
Like this looks like Starscream, Prime Starscream. And they're like, yes, we knocked that off.
They did not. She was awesome. She was really nice.
Oh, you liked her.
She was. She was a looker. She wasn't that bad.
Like, I'm the perfect type, baby.
What else you get? You anything else?
Oh man, I'm waiting for the 3-0 Prime. I got my shipping
God,
notice
me
from
too.
BBTS sent the shipping notice. We'll probably see a tracking update in 2 weeks.
Are you fucking kidding me? You did?
Not a shipping notice. I got a payment process notice. Yeah.
What the fuck? I have it on fucking pre-order too.
BBTS.
Motherfucker.
And I saw that Amazon Japan had a couple left. And it was only $140, $142 and change. So I got a got a Leo Prime.
Okay, good.
But he
No,
didn't come.
he still says pre-ordered, man.
I
Sure.
got him. Look, maybe it was for a different figure. Look right now.
You got really quiet, Robert.
I know.
You
No, you don't hear me?
Now I hear you.
No, you do. You got away from the mic a little bit.
Pre-order arrival notice. Bumblebee Deluxe Scale Collectible Series Optimus Prime Standard Grade.
Shit.
Was yesterday. Yesterday I paid for it.
Man, fuck.
It was like with the tax and shipping, it was $210.
No shit.
89.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's 189. Yeah, okay.
I take that freaking flat rate shipping with BBTS because I'm like, it doesn't make a difference if I pay for expedited shipping. You're not gonna fucking ship it for 2 weeks anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's true.
Paying you extra.
It'll sit in the warehouse for about a week.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay. Forget it. I'll wait 3 weeks instead of 2.
I'm hoping I get the fucking, because I've been saving for that motherfucker since TFCon. Whenever we saw it, with at Toy Dojo.
Toy Dojo.
Toy
Dojo. You want to hear something that's really gonna twist you up in a knot? You twist your panties in a bunch. I just clicked pre-order like a week ago.
I hate you,
like
dude.
2 weeks ago.
Are you gonna send it to me? Can I send? You're gonna send it to me so I can review it?
You're gonna have one by the time I get.
I was gonna keep yours just so just to.
Hey, let me do a big dumb toy review with those Sentinel figures.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Don't lose the pieces. These
Getting
figures are
things
expensive.
done.
The little pieces fall. They fall off. Don't lose them. They're very expensive. They're like over $200 each. It's a total like expensive.
A whole Power Ranger scene like, oh no, look out, we're being attacked by a big monster. It's okay, everyone. I'm here to save the day with my fucking mech suit.
I mean, it's kind of cool because like the joints, like where there's no armor, they put fabric instead of painted plastic. So it's pretty cool. It's a smart way to. I don't really collect many figures outside of what I collect, so I don't know who's done that. In terms of like integrating fabric, soft goods with hard plastic armor and stuff, but they do a pretty damn good job of it because you don't get lost in the soft goods. It's not overwhelming at all. It's very subtle. You say, oh wait a minute, that's all soft goods between his bicep and his shoulder, or his thighs. So it's all seamless. That's why it's a shame. It's like, look, fucking ball pegs, really? You got to have this problem? But you'll see. Don't lose any pieces. You can be like, yeah, man, yeah, bro.
Don't bobby it. Don't bobby it. Don't lose some pieces.
I got no armor on my shoulder, bro. Oh, my fucking arm fell out, man. Oh.
Oh no, I'm a big dumb baby. I lost Robert's armor. Oh. Expensive as fuck. Anyway, so God, are you done?
Yes.
Hey, Oscar.
Hey,
What'd you get? What'd you get, man?
Well, here's what I got. I got a failure.
Wait, I also got EarthRice Megatron.
No, you did not. Get the fuck out. You're not out yet.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
The man's like, you fucking liar! Don't post it in the cat fight.
I was hunting in my Transformers blind, and I didn't see any of them come down the trail.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I got one more thing. I totally forgot. I did get something. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off, Oscar, but I'm going to cut you off.
Yeah, he did.
I went to a wedding in North Carolina and stopped by a Walmart and finally found a Transformer. Only had to go to fucking North Carolina to find a Transformer in a Walmart. And I got a reissue Astro Train. So I forgot all about him because I haven't opened him yet. And I'm trying to debate if I really need him because I think I might have a reissue Astro Train, but I can't remember. But for now, I have him. So.
How much was that?
40.
Jesus.
And I feel like that's a bit pricey for an Astro Train, but
that's still a better deal when they reissued the G1 Prime because you get 3 modes.
Yes, exactly. That Prime would have felt better if you got the trailer, but. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta see if I have an Astro Train or not. If I do, I'll keep him. Or don't, I'll keep him. If not, then he's probably getting returned. And then next week, I'll let you know, and I'll say I got some money back for Astro Train. And then someone can walk into my Walmart and be like, "Holy shit, a Transformer!" So.
I came here all the way from Wisconsin.
I only had to go to Delaware to find a Transformer in my Walmart.
I came here all the way from Delhi and I just found a good transformer. No,
Oh my god.
what did I get? Sorry, I've been watching Jim Browning videos all day. He's like fucking destroying these freaking scamming like call centers out there.
I love that.
He's fucking awesome. He's my spirit animal. So last week I didn't really touch much on him, but I got the Transformer Siege Astro Train from the Chosen Prime. I'm gonna say after having him for a week, you know, if I get something new, I'm gonna wait a week before I talk about it because you get like a quick one-shot review on it. Yeah. He's actually really fun. He is in fact just like Shockwave for being a leader class. I think he's very solid in my humble opinion. Shockwave's my favorite leader class figure from Siege, and like Magnus is a close second. But Astro Train now just, you know, he's the more I mess with him, the faster he's becoming my favorite. So, you know, I'm really enjoying this figure a lot. But other than that, I got nothing. I'm actually going to start selling some of my shit because I need to save up some cash so I could get cool shit at TFCon. Because I did save up some money, but then Big Bad Toy Store, I guess, sold out of the DJD Merrick from Iron Factory.
All I can say, Oscar, is I'm not buying it for you to just ask for it back later on, okay? So.
But, yeah, so I gotta... There's some stuff I think I can move, and I may just do like a dealer room party at TFCon. Get some last second cash, but like I was telling Robert, I found my tailgate in storage today. I was like, oh shit, I still have this guy.
That's in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm really excited,
dude. Yeah, that's cool.
So
I wish I was going.
It's the first convention I've been to since TFCon. Charlotte,
yeah.
Where I met all you guys.
And Robert
got me fucking hammered by noon.
That was awesome. I like getting
not
people
awesome.
drunk at conventions.
I met my friend's wife fucking drunk off my ass. I didn't not acceptable.
If you were at the last TFCon, man, I got like 25 people drunk at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
You tried to get me drunk too, but I was not.
You're impenetrable.
I know.
You have a.
Everybody else is like, oh, I'm so drunk. I'm like, I'm fine.
I was like,
I think I had another
IQ
drink than most people
it
too.
It absorbs the alcohol, turns it into energy.
I was like, can I get 25 shots of Jameson? And I was like, wait, hold on, make that doubles.
And then the bartender's like, do you have the money for this? And Robert's like, fuck you, just pour the drink.
I slapped down the gold card, and he was like, okay. And
Roll
then
Tide.
it's just like, fucking, I was like, another round, and I was just passing. I'm like, don't drink, just pass.
Put this card on the cafe right now.
Put this card on the cafe.
Post in the cafe. See what happens.
Look at the chat, the G3. That fucking Shogun, Super Shogun Optimus is that fucking okay. I understand it's nostalgic and it predates at least me, right? So somebody who's like 5 years older than me was probably into this. You know, they had this, you know, like stuff like this. But it's just a fucking giant shampoo bottle, really,
for $350 bucks. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Why is it $350? Why?
Matt, you are not getting this, right?
No.
Please tell me you're not getting this. Okay.
No.
Because I know there's only so much levels of someone's insanity. So.
Well, since you put it that way, I might.
Matt's in.
Shit, I'm in. Fuck
if they made a star,
I got my wife's credit card. I'm gonna make this shit happen.
I got a job now. Fuck it, I can pay for it.
I got Gator studding.
Studding.
Speaking of studying,
we got a show to do.
Party news: Magic Square cassettes. I take it.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
So,
I am so upset right now. My fucking Optimus Prime will not come in. All right, let's go on. Let's do it. This looks really good.
Hey, you pre-ordered yours like a year before me.
No, I pre-ordered in January.
That's a year ago.
This January, douche.
That's 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's like 2 months ago.
Shut up!
These look pretty good. I mean, you know, for what they are right now.
Yeah, so these are obviously Legend scale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're Magic Square. Yeah.
It's what are they, like 4.5 centimeters at the head, 5 centimeters.
The interesting
5
thing
centimeters
though,
with the guns.
the interesting thing about it though is I feel like you almost could make it work for like the MP stuff with like the MP humans, like because sometimes Rumble was like the same size as Spike. And it's
and he like
this would kind of work still.
Yeah, that's
What's
true.
4 centimeters in inches?
Yeah, you remember that episode where like
2.5 inches.
when Rumble came out of the water and Spike's like, "Hey, where's Hound?" And he like fucking mushed Spike in the face. He's like, "Get down, bitch, man, I'm fucking Rumble."
They're only an inch tall, inch and a half.
1.5, 1.575,
Wow.
but they're like almost 5 centimeters with the guns on their back. But at the head, they're about 4.5 centimeters. I can't really tell on the based on the
it's
ruler.
about 4 and a
It looks
half,
like
4 1/4 maybe.
so. It's about 1.5 inches. So they'll even scale with the New Age Insecticons. Because the New Age Insecticons are like 2 inches tall. I don't hate it.
I like Laserbeak. Looks pretty sweet.
It looks like the
ready.
MP, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm ready for them to do their combiners, their Motor Masters right there, and I'm ready for some Minosaur. That'd be pretty sweet.
I love how it scales with Motormaster. I love it.
Yeah,
And Motormaster is fucking fire right there, man.
Fire.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Face is kind of mushed up, but I mean, I assume it's just because it's resin.
Yeah. Oh, Magic Square.
Hey, the on a side note, the Iron Factory Bruticus, how does he scale kind of with like that like the Magic Square New Age type toys right now? Because I've never messed with it.
I'll show you.
It's bigger?
Take a figure, I'll show you.
Yeah, you have to show me.
What do you want to see? With what? You want to see him with a jazz? New Age
It doesn't
jazz?
matter. You got the New Age Jazz is good. Like how do the individual figures, I guess, kind of compare things like that? So that's kind of what I'm wondering.
I got them combined. I'm not uncombining.
No, I don't care. That's fine. Go ahead. That's perfectly
If
fine.
they're bigger than the Scorponok from Iron Factory.
They're a lot bigger than the Scorponok.
Yeah, they're pretty good size. I mean, they're size of probably Voyager class or Leader class.
Because looking at them, I do feel like it's a good looking set, and I'm torn on it. But then I feel like will Magic Square or New Age end up making their own version and just kind of invalidate that purchase for me? You know.
Iron Factory is super stylized.
Right.
It will always
I do know
be.
that.
So it's almost like the Warbatron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he feels like the Warbatron of.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So I think while it's solid and beautiful, I think once they come out with a real good G1 version,
yeah,
you're gonna be like, oh, this is my Warbatron now.
Right. Yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
That's probably fair, and that's the one thing I was thinking about because, like, I know. So we have Magic Square said they're doing Menosaur, and I'm pretty sure didn't New Age also say they have a combiner coming out? I can't remember.
They do not, but I was fixing to ask that. Do you think the New Age is going to make combiners too?
Yeah, I feel like they would. I mean, I feel like they have a large section of characters still to create, in the G1 vein there. But
I bet they do a Devastator first.
Yeah, I could see that. And
I think it's fair to say
honestly,
they're gonna make
I'm surprised
everything.
that Magic Square hasn't attempted a Devastator first, because that Hulky is not good enough.
No, it's old news.
Yeah.
There you go. I just sent you a photo.
Oh
my God!
I mean, it does look good
wait.
next to that Prime and stuff. Like as a combiner. But you might be right. The too stylized look, probably will get
Stinks.
It's gonna work on my shelf having like Pandanus scales well with the Iron Factory Bruticus.
Right.
And then having him standing next to the Iron Factory Decepticons.
Right.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because Pandas is really stylized too. So yeah, he goes really good with the Iron Factory stuff.
Yeah.
I'll do that next. Here, I'll do that now. Let me just move some guys out of the way. I gotta fix my shelves now. I know what I'm doing. Oh no, we got a fucking mortality.
Something bad happened to Robert's house.
Dumas. He dropped something.
Yeah, the little what do you call the purple bat guy? What's his name?
Mind wipe?
Mind wipe. My Unique Toys Mind wipe took a shelf dive.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say the fancy one. Ooh.
His face is falling too. These little feet suck ass.
You know, so I was moving some things around in my house, and I panicked because it's in one of my, I think it's the most recent video I posted online. I can't remember what it's, the Huffer and or the
Braun.
Goddamn, yeah, Braun and Outback review that I did, and I was like, I got Bumblebee out so I could compare it, and I'm like, where the fuck did his gun go? I'm like scouring my house looking for that gun, and then finally it turned up, thankfully. But I was like, it's gone. I pulled a Robert D, like, you know, because I forgot it's loose in his hand, and like I picked him up, and I was like, oh shit, it fell out of his hand somewhere, and I don't know where somewhere is. So that was a scary moment there.
I put that shit in a little Ziploc bag.
Yeah, like I'm like I don't think Bumblebee needs his gun anymore. This can go somewhere else.
He's never had a gun really, anyways. To be honest.
Yeah.
Hardly.
He'll do a good job just tackling people. We don't have to worry about this.
Yeah, there you go. Who doesn't mind tackling people?
So.
Good Bumblebee.
All right, let's take this picture next.
What we got next? What we got? Ooh.
Wait, Matt, wait!
Wait, Matt.
Hey, Greg's here. Greg, you can buy us some time here. What did you get this week?
Hey, Greg, take it to the cafe now.
Yeah, put it on the cafe right now. That's the theme of the show.
That's our saying tonight. I'm sorry. We're gonna put everything in the cafe tonight.
Why are you selling your collection, Matt?
Why not? It's the thing to do.
Are you okay?
This Leo Convoy got me pissed off at every Transformer, so I'm done.
I apparently got 2 wired capes for Marvel Legends Hobgoblin.
Okay.
From somebody, one of the admins in the cafe who's trying to make capes. I just randomly got them in the mail. I just opened the envelope live on air.
Nice.
You're like, oh, look, capes.
Capes, I'll put them on my fingers.
Good thing I'm Batman.
I got that NECA Shredder and Krang 2-pack. I got Leo Convoy.
Yay! Makes you want to quit the hobby. It should.
Makes me want to start breeding wild animals.
Okay.
Post that shit in the cafe.
Nah.
Okay.
Is everybody back?
Mm-hmm.
Robert sounds like he's so far away.
Robert's always far away.
He's doing some stuff. He's messing around.
I'm here.
Spaghetti and sausage balls.
How'd you know that was my nickname?
I know them little sausage balls.
That's what Lisa calls me. How you doing, Wade? Give me some of that spaghetti and sausage balls.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. And yeah, that's all. That's what I got.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, so, Oscar, take us to the next.
All right, so we just got done looking at the Magic Square cassettes.
Ton of tapes.
Ton of tapes.
I feel like Oscar sounds like he's sad. Did you get mauled by your cat, Oscar? Are you okay?
No. Just dogs being dogs, man.
You got mauled by the dogs? Statistically, they say if you were to die, the dog would just eat you at some point. You know.
I'm pretty sure they would, especially the Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu Maxwell, the one-eyed Shih Tzu.
Speaking of Shih Tzu.
Yeah. Speaking of Shih Tzu and sales, they have a cell Unicron being made.
So this is not the Zeta Toys ones, right?
No, I think it is the Zeta one.
This is Zeta.
I was looking at pictures though, and it looks like it's different. Did they change some things about it?
This is Zeta.
They just...
It's not Zeta. Zeta got cease and desist.
Right, of course, it's not Zeta. But you know, if someone were to come along and maybe pick up the rights for the Zeta Unicron, would it look exactly like this? Because
there's no rights. This is the wild
the design. I'm sorry, Robert. Pardon the terms, but this didn't look like the Zeta one to me.
Because they're just trying to show everybody that, hey, it's still coming out, but they're not, well, they don't want to make it look at all like Unicron, Matt. That's all. They're like, yeah, he can put these things on his fucking shoulders. Hey, look, he's a ball with arms.
You know, you can tell which people on this podcast have broken the law before, and which people would be prison snitches. Because like half of y'all are like, "Why does it look different?" And the other half's like, "It's Zeta. This is Zeta. This is Zeta one.
Take it to the cafe now."
Oh my God! Look at the Galvatron. Oh my God. Oh, they put Galvatron. Did you see Galvatron? Look at the comments where they stuck Galvatron's head and legs.
Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ, they did.
That's from that's a reference to a thing.
Yeah, that's part of a cartoon.
That's from Headmasters.
Yeah.
It's
small. It's only like 17 inches tall, but it doesn't look bad. I mean,
Honestly, but you know, that's the whole debate. Like with Unicron, what are you gonna do? If you size him with Zeta's he's almost as tall as their other combiners. You know, what are you gonna do? I mean, you know,
I hope they'll do it like New Age. New Age stuff will go really good with this guy.
Or the world's smallest. Yeah, you owe me a beer. You owe me a can of.
I still understand the blowhorns out of the ass thing. I don't really get that, but you know, to each other.
It's his stand. That's the stand he comes with.
Is that a stand?
It's a stand. It's a tractor beam, man. That's how he picks up the cows, them space cows. He's like, munch, little space cow.
Somebody's like, he's got an ass and a mouth on his shoulders.
Somebody said that?
Yeah, like somebody was like, oh, what is this? Doesn't even look like Unicron. His head's all wrong.
I mean, see, and that's the thing. Like, obviously, like I understand like the various things. Like you're not showing him in the Unicron planet mode. You're not showing him, you know, transformed, all that stuff. Like, I get that. I just wasn't sure if this is really Zeta or not because it looked different. So,
our buddy,
no, officer, it's just a dream. This isn't Zeta.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, a fan of the show actually commented that you were having a little tussle with Greg a couple days ago. He commented.
What?
Mr. John G. John G.
Where did he comment?
A little down further from the Unicron picture, or the Galvatron picture.
Oh.
Which picture are you talking about? I don't see a picture of that. Oh, I see it.
He's down, yeah.
Yeah, I was in the actual pictures view.
So if you go a little further down, our buddy, our pal, our favorite number one fan, he's yeah.
I hope he's doing okay.
I hope he is too, man.
Yeah, well, I blocked him, so whatever.
High five.
I hope he fights those demons and gets to be Iron Man again someday.
Iron Man
gets his company back and.
All right, what we got next?
Man, my dog is happy as shit to see me.
Oh.
Magic Squirter Milk Sack. God, why did I say that out loud?
So this is the biggest bullshit that's ever been bullshitted out by Magic.
No, this is yours. Go ahead, Justin, rant.
This is your
isn't Ghost. This is.
So I don't get this, okay? Because like I feel like MP10 he performed decent probably for the Ghostbusters. He was more available later than I kind of thought he was gonna be, but then like Magic Square's just like, hey, we could reuse this mold again and make it Ghostbusters MP10. It's like, but you've done the fucking minimum you could do for this, and you got the green and the red and the muted blue and the white, and you're like, that's good. I'm like, where's your proton pack? Where's the fucking trailer? You know, with all the like writing on it, things like that. Where's the Slimer? Where's the roller that looks like a trap? Like, all this is a shitty repaint of Prime. Like, this is, you know what you should call this? This isn't Ghostbusters Prime. This is like fucking Tuesday morning knockoff Prime. Like that. This is what I would expect to see.
It is.
This is like if English was a toy.
Yes, exactly.
Like they failed to capture and translate all the what was quote unquote special about the Ghostbusters Prime.
Right. There's not even, and like they didn't even waste the time to put the Ghostbusters logo on it anywhere, you know? Like, and I get it, you're like, you don't want to risk that lawsuit, right? But like, you'll just half-ass this thing and hope people will buy it. Like if this, like, Magic Square is like one dude, right, who's designing it. Like, I'm sorry, man, but like, this is not the way to get money for this mold.
I want to say pre-ordered.
They're gonna do this shit in clear too. This could be ghost version. See, that would even be
yeah,
something.
It would have sold. I think it would have been more interesting maybe if let's say they take the fact that they're not doing a trailer, but instead of a Matrix, put the trap in his chest, or like a little Slimer, you know, and like the gun, just remold a gun to look like.
And 100%, you need something like. Okay, you don't want to do the trailer, but go ahead and put something on the toy that is a proton pack, for Christ's sake. Like, let it clip onto the back of the truck, you know, and, like, it has no trailer, but it's got this little proton pack gizmo shit that you can plug onto the back. Like, this is just stupid. Like, this is stupid as hell.
Y'all just haters.
He should just come with an optional Vigo the Carpathian head you could pop on there.
Even that would be something.
I was actually thinking along that line with the regular release. Like, they should do another one and do, like, the G2 Ghostbusters Prime. And, like, give it the slime slinger. And then the trailer, when you turn it into the repair bay thing where you stand it up, you open the trailer and it's just a big it's that portrait of Vigo.
Well, Matt, are you really, did you really pre-order this? I mean...
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, because like I mean, like I just want to know, like,
you don't tell me what to do.
Well, I mean, I know you have your sweet hookup. Like, based on your sweet hookup, I may have been interested in pre-ordering too, but like, I just don't understand why anybody in their right mind would, like, who's not, you know, being hooked up by a supplier is gonna be like, this is it. This is the version of that Ghostbusters Prime I need. The one that doesn't come with any Ghostbusters stuff.
Like, the logo could have been like a cartoon ghostified, like, Decepticon symbol with the circle with the line through it. They could have done something if that's why they were skirting it, but I think it's just a cheapo move. It's not like oh, look, another repaint. They didn't go the mile they should have gone.
Yeah, no, this is just, it's disappointing. You know, it's disappointing.
Did they go the Egon? They should have done.
I don't necessarily understand that reference, Matt.
Rest in peace. You don't tell me what to do. Fuck you. I'm going to the cafe. Roll Tide.
Going to the cafe.
You don't tell me to do. Fuck you. I'm going to the cafe. Roll Tide next.
What? Where did the whole cat go into the cafe thing? What happened in there?
No, it's just funny that he's been saying, post in the cafe.
Yeah, when everybody says something, we got to go post in Legions right now.
Right now.
Sorry, Greg, I know it's not funny.
You want to step outside.
No, I just didn't know if I missed something.
No, it's nothing. We're just...
We did. The drama's actually been in the Beast Wars buy-sell trade.
Oh, I know.
That's where the trailer trash is going right now.
That's some good shit right there.
That's where...
What did you coin the term?
Did we coin a term?
Yeah, Robert said a term for that.
What was it?
Fire going down. What was the term, Robert? I can't remember.
Stinky Patties? No.
Fire cell?
Yeah, I don't remember now. It's gone now.
Dumpster fire?
No, it was something else. It was creative. I'll have to scrub through.
Pugfest, Slugfest?
Yes! Pugfest, Slugfest, that's right.
Greg, that's when you put a little boxing glove on the tongue of a pug, and you do the same to another pug, and then you put peanut butter on each other's faces, on each of the pug's faces, and then let them go.
It's a travesty.
That's different than what you usually do with 2 pugs and peanut butter, Robert, but I'm glad to see you branching out.
Whoa.
What you trying to say, man? What you trying to say Matt does with Gator?
This ain't that kind of show.
Robert.
I'll punch your cat in the face. I swear to God, Oscar, I will punch you in the face.
Matt's like, hey, I got
so fucking stupid. I told him it was chilly outside. He went and got a bowl.
Good, because he likes chili.
He's a goddamn stupid dog.
I like.
Speaking of stupid dog, Devil Saviour Trouble Maker combined images.
God, I want this so bad. I can't wait to get this thing. He's got balls.
God, I can't wait to shit all over this.
I know everybody. He looks like a rabbit
They really
dog.
gave it a scrotum. That's
He calls it the G.G. Allen.
All I can say is that if you are into the movie stuff, though, like, this is the best looking Devastator out there.
Yeah, definitely.
They got the paint on the hands and feet all wrong.
Yeah, they do. But it's got so much fucking detail in this thing.
Nice looking, man. And I wonder
it is an insane amount of detail.
It looks like a Bayverse figure, but not like a just cheap, meaningless molding. It looks like
they put some money in this thing, which is gonna cost. I mean, it's gonna be like almost $800-900 to get.
It's gonna sell. What's the size though? 5?
I'm not.
It scales to a movie masterpiece. So
I'm not even into the movie stuff, and I was like, God damn, like this looks so good. Like I almost was interested, and I'm like, oh no, this is too expensive for someone who only has like a fleeting interest in it. But God damn, it looks good.
Yeah, if it was bigger,
transforms in just 275 steps.
If it was a little bit bigger, I would consider it. But yeah, the cost.
It's still gonna be huge, man.
Yeah, I know, but
I love that he can shoot.
I'm all
out the
about that
fucking...
oversized.
Yeah, but it's not.
Well, I'm sure somebody's gonna oversize them too. You know.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. Of course, this is getting fourth partied.
Yeah, but that's a whole. I mean, there's a whole lot of shit going on for a fourth party.
What's that?
There's a whole lot of shit like in this figure going on.
It's gonna be too complicated for that to be done.
The KO's gonna end up being more expensive than the fucking real one.
I love that they can shoot the harpoons out and everything. That's pretty sweet. I love that picture where they can shoot the harpoons out of his hand. That's pretty cool. That's one of the last pictures. When he did in the movie, when he's trying to climb up the pyramid, he shot those little harpoons out. That's pretty sweet.
Is that when he was fighting Johnny Cage in the woods?
Yes. Yes.
What's that company that upsized the Warbitron stuff?
Machine Boy.
Which one?
Fans Toys.
Jinbao.
Jinbao.
I
got the Jinbao oversized version of this. Sure, his knees don't bend and his arms don't bend.
The Jinbao one was really good. It was really good.
But his arms don't bend.
No, they bent fine. I don't know which one you're talking about then, because the Jinbao one.
The Jinbao Predaking.
Okay, that may be true. I did not have
there
Predaking.
Wasn't a Jinbao Predaking. That was Wei Shang.
Wei Shang.
Yep, that may be true. But the Jinbao one, like I actually, if someone told me that was Warbitron upsizing their own shit, I would not even be surprised, because there was, as far as I could see, there was like no compromise on the character as a result. So
this thing looks sick. It
was real good. I almost decided to go that route, and then Zeta impressed me, and I got that instead. So.
Yeah, you're not gonna get in the fans toys?
I'll probably get that when it comes out, but right now I have
take it to the Beast Wars buy sell trade.
That's right. Pug Fest, Love Fest.
Cafe, Legions, Beast Wars buy sell trade, and who is it? Masterpiece Addicts? Did they get the scruff going? Did they get the pugs?
You know who hasn't been really hardcore collectors really hadn't been.
Yeah, they've been softcore.
Yeah, they've been kind of soft lately. I still like the group and everything, but
you better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth.
It used to be a shit fest. It used to be a shit fest in there, but now they've cleaned it up, which is pretty cool.
I think all these groups should merge together, just like this figure, and then just throw it all out.
It looked like a rabid dog.
Well, who's going to be the balls?
You would be the ball.
Yeah, you definitely.
These balls need to be brass balls. This is pretty cool though.
This is, like I said, it's so much fucking, and it's so ugly, but it's beautiful, and it's so much details. My God.
You know what the thing is? It's not moving, so you can appreciate. You can see.
And that is true, because like when you see all these details on the static figure, it like gives you things to look at. But when it was in the movie, like you couldn't appreciate all that stuff because it was moving, and at half the time it was just blurry looking. You know.
Can I ask you a question? If you're a construction vehicles and you have wrecking balls for weapons, but they also are your testicles, isn't that a serious design flaw whenever you try to use your wrecking ball on something?
No.
You'd be like, slam! Oh!
Yeah, I agree.
Alrighty.
Are they not sensitive when they're wrecking balls, and they're only sensitive when he transforms?
They're metal. They're not gonna hurt him.
Didn't your favorite twins attack his wrecking balls?
They did. Them and Mudflap and Skids.
Perfect names for the wrecking ball.
You don't fuck with Mudflap. Isn't that the one that punched his eye out?
My wrecking balls got destroyed by some Mudflaps.
I like some good old Mudflaps.
Left me with some Skids. This is pretty cool. And I am tempted. But so Matt, which one is it? The red guy that broke on you?
No, the Mixmaster, the other purple, or I'm sorry, silver and stuff.
The one that, wait, it broke on you?
Yeah, I snapped it. I snapped
on camera.
No, I didn't. I was trying to transform it. I didn't transform that one on camera. That was before the Zeta Bumblebee came out. That was probably one of the worst transformations I ever had to do.
So this is 2 figures. The colored figures we see here is
Mixmaster is out, and then they have the red one, which is called Scavenger. Is it Demolisher? No, Demolisher is the truck.
Scavenger, I think, truck. Is the. It is the.
Is that the Cyclops wheel?
The big thing, yeah. The
wheel. Cyclops wheel, yeah. So that's coming. That will be out next.
Is out right now. Is Mixmaster his left leg?
No, he's the face.
Oh, that's
in front of the red one.
Okay, so that's 2 figures. That's 2 figures.
That was not me farting.
Scrapper, and Hightower. No. Long haul's a leg. And,
okay, long haul. Okay, yeah.
Scrapper, whichever the other one is.
Which one's Demolisher? Is that the red one?
Michael Bay Scrotum. I don't know.
So,
but the
red one with the one wheel is my favorite. If I had to have a favorite.
Okay, that's Demolisher.
That's my favorite.
Mixmaster is the face and the all that attached to Demolisher. Yeah, the neck and everything.
So, but okay, what broke on it?
The arms.
So did you send it back, or you just?
Haney actually sent me. I bought it from Agabus, and he got me a replacement. Someone else sent in. They broke theirs too, and they sent it back to him, and he sent me the piece I needed. It was It was on the forearm. It's one of the wheel plates. The 2 wheels, set of wheels, broke off of that.
Did you?
And that's Agabus.com.
Agabus.com, yes.
Agabus.com, $150 free shipping in domestic United States.
Yes, I did replace it. I fixed it.
That's Agabus.com.
And I finished the review. Yes, I fixed it and finished the review.
Use coupon code Haney Help Me for an additional
10% off
for a little note on your invoice.
Yeah, he does sign the notes. Yeah, sign the little invoice. Yeah, I actually got some stuff coming in from Haney tomorrow. So awesome. But yeah, it's really nicely detailed and everything. I love the face. It's really nicely sculpted and everything, and great paint and everything. But it's just a pain in the ass. A pain in the ass to transform.
Is it because it's complicated, or the tolerances are weird?
Both. Trying to get everything in the mix in the whatever you call it, the what's the barrel? You're trying to get stuff in the barrel. You have to shove everything in the barrel. Drum.
Oh, shove it in your drum, yeah. You know, I just realized. I think I just had a moment of clarity. You're like my little Mixmaster. Because you said I like this face, and I was whispering, I like your face. And then you said, but he's a pain in the ass. And then I had this clarity. It's like, I like your face, but you're a pain in the ass, Matt. You're my little Mixmaster. I promise not to snap your arm off, though.
Maybe. Maybe. You can't trust Greg. You may go to TFCon and Greg comes up behind you and snaps your arm off.
I had a couple, broke on me, that and the Zeta. So I was having a run of bad luck for Transformers for a little bit, but I've been doing better. I've been taking my time and stuff. I don't want to break it, but yeah, it broke on me. But luckily,
I thought you were about to say I've been taking my pills.
Yeah, I'm getting a little calmer. But yeah, Haney, took care of me. So thank you so much.
He's good people.
He is. He's wonderful.
That's Agabus.com.
When he's not drowning babies.
In the U.S.
When he's not drowning babies, he's doing all right. He's an all right guy.
Well, yeah. Sometimes
they're doing all right.
Agabus.com's doing all right with free shipping of $150
in the continental U.S. Not to mention their point system, where every point you use is basically $1. Yes.
Did you see those sweet? Did you see those sweet pictures of Leo Convoy you took?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Congratulations again, man.
Thank you. I was happy, man. I was happy and flying shit, man. That was really awesome.
I still want to know what Berkalock is, but
I don't know why he referred to Henny's website as shit.
All right, let's go on to official news.
Yeah, MP50, new pictures of Tigertron. So it looks like he has an interchangeable face.
Yeah, man.
This thing looks fucking. He's got a big old belly. I want to rub it.
That's what it looks like. That's what it
There's
looks like.
eyes on the tiger. It looks like it's like, man, I'm tired of this shit.
You're a douche. You're such a douche,
dude.
He's got the cable, the computer cable. He's got the Megatron head. That's that was the puzzle in the computer when he had to unlock the computer thing in that one episode.
I'm fucking psyched for this thing. This thing looks fucking awesome and beautiful.
Yeah, it looks
I might have to rebuy. I might have to rebuy Black Rock. Yeah,
you need to. She's awesome too. But this thing looks. Yeah,
I just hated that figure. But
even the
beast mode.
Even the beast mode looks. I mean, you know, with most of them that suffers in beast mode with these and everything, but he doesn't look that bad. He, you know, you see little robot bits in the legs and everything, but he cleans up pretty good, better than most of the other ones.
And you get some seriously good poses with him too in beast mode.
Yeah,
They got the size, like the girth of a tiger, right? I feel.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
belly.
It's
definitely.
It's different than Cheetor. It does something different, even though obviously they borrowed heavily from that mold. They changed it. Not lean. He's not as lean. He's like a big fucking tiger.
Now, quick question on Cheetor. Did he have he had the whiskers too, right? They were like little nylon whiskers.
So
yeah,
you were like, because I remember you. The only thing you had to say about it was, "Those are going to break. Those are going to break. Those are going to break."
but Cheetor had changeable cheetah heads.
It's Cheetor, not Cheetor. Cheetah.
Well, he had Cheetor.
Cheetor.
I'm just kidding.
He had changeable cheetah heads.
Take it to the Beast Wars Buy Sell Club.
But this, but this one, the beast head actually becomes the chest. It's not a fake chest. It does like a Dinobot.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do like Cheetor where you had the fake chest. Sorry.
Dinobot has a fake chest.
No, but doesn't the
Masterpiece Dinobot has a fake chest.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if I like this. I think I gotta look back to see if it's show accurate. Maybe the tiger head was more obnoxious, you know. So I'm not sure.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This thing looks, man. That fucking turquoise looks fucking nice.
Yeah.
I can't.
Hold on. Let me check. Let me find something to bitch about. Let me go to Reddit.
Let me find something to bitch about. Take it to cafe.
Let me go to Pornhub.
Hey, I've already been there once. I mean,
what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Putting Justin's face on.
Oh, this looks good.
I don't know if I like the. I don't know. I gotta look back at the.
I don't
material.
know if we like you. I don't know if we like you.
It's a little big. You know, it does go back to original Beast Wars. Should they have used a faux chest? But then you've got more kibble involved. Because where do you put the big fucking tiger head, right?
He'd have a tiger head on his back too. One on the front, one on the back.
That's a bit. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that.
Did you find those? Did you find a picture of him there, Robbie?
Of what?
Of Tigertron.
It wasn't looking.
I wasn't looking.
Oh, well, I found one.
Let's see it.
You want robot mode? What do you want? Robot mode?
What you want, man? What you want?
No robo.
He's got the screaming face.
Look at that pandanus.
He's got the screaming face, and he's got the happy tiger face.
That dude looks fucking.
It's
that
there.
Dude looks fucking stoned as shit.
It is a big stoned ass tiger head just sticking off his chest. So it's fine.
Yep.
It's fine. He's just like, I am so fucking high right now and fed up. I'm high and fed up.
Rub my
I want to go to Waffle House.
I'd rather go to Waffle House than fight in this fucking war.
How many millions of years before they invent fucking Waffle House?
Rub my belly.
Tigertron was one of the best characters.
I like it.
Most. What do you equate him to in G1? What would Tigertron be in G1? Do you think he's not Ironhide, but is he Jazz? Is he Prowl? He's Prowl. I'd say he's Prowl.
Maybe animated Prowl.
Only idiots watch that.
Whoa.
Wow. Hey, fuck you.
What a
I have to watch that show. I'm so mad that I didn't. I just feel so behind. You know, and I know it's a disappointment. I'm so mad. I know it's great, and then it's disappointment at the end. I'm mad.
That's a good question, though. Who does he remind you of a G1 character?
I would say
he's he's a scout. So, but he
didn't like the war, did he? He wasn't all about the war, was he?
Yeah,
First aid? Maybe first aid?
No, that was
Not Mirage.
that was
You trying to say Hound? Is that what you're trying to say, Greg?
Maybe Braun? No, not Braun. No. I forgot about his character. I'd have to see what I forgot.
He
all
was
about.
a serious ass kicking, but he was always calm. But he could fight, and his gun was always powerful.
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe we need to head to the cafe and look and ask questions.
Cheetor's Bumblebee, right? You've got Rhinox is Ironhide / Bulkhead.
Oh, fuck you, Robert.
Right?
Yeah,
and
that's
you've
right.
got Dinobot would be, I don't know. It's not Grimlock. Who is Dinobot?
Dinobot Starscream. No, not really.
He kind of is Starscream in a way, but it's like Starscream with like a character development versus just always trying to undermine Megatron.
Right. That's if Starscream switched sides.
Who's Rat Trap? That could
Jumper.
be Starscream. Cliffjumper?
He's a smart mouth.
He's Outback. No one
He's
cares.
a smart
about
mouth
him.
fighter.
Or Braun. He's Braun.
No, he's not. He's not. He's just a fighter, but he's still weak.
Whoa.
Oh, I hear my own voice.
Playback.
Oh boy, someone's echoing. I don't know. I mean, I think Rat Trap would be Cliff, but then interesting set of questions. I don't know.
Well, this thing looks beautiful. I'm excited for it.
Would it be Ratchet? Would he be Ratchet? No.
Rat Trap? No.
No, I mean Tigatron. I think he's either Hound or he's Prowl.
I could see Hound.
So up next,
Robert D.
Who's,
we got next?
You know what I want to know is who's Optimus Primal? That's what I want to know.
What's up next,
Whoopi
Oscar?
Goldberg from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I was gonna say Ghost.
Jeebus.
Sister Act 2.
Hey, Robert.
Sister Act.
Shut the fuck up. Hey, Oscar. What's up next, man?
If she had been in a league of their own, I would say that Whoopi Goldberg.
If Whoopi Goldberg started in Contact.
She was the father, actually.
All right, take us to the next one, Oscar.
If she had been an
Getting
ET.
late.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Goldberg
For real.
was
It's
in-
late, man.
if
Hey,
Whoopi
I gotta get off.
Goldberg
I gotta get off,
was
man.
the
I'll watch that
receptionist
get on
in
computer. Shut up.
Ghostbusters.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What's next?
all right. Up next is EarfRice, Deluxe, Trailbreaker, and Sunstreaker.
So you're gonna have the
That's
same complaints about Trailbreaker
Rice.
as you do Hoist, but Sunstreaker looks good.
Yes.
Trailbreaker's got the goddamn hoist, the hoist signature hanging off his arm. That was a hoist thing, where the damn panels.
Yeah, but it's
No, it's actually based on a G1 toy. Was like that too.
Yeah, well, yeah, but is this
Burn.
G1? Is this
No.
G1?
Burn.
Is this G1?
Just
G1
take your
fucking
burns.
sucks.
Take your
But
No,
He's
I
burns.
the worst
think that's a
one.
fair
Sword.
critique. I think that's a fair critique, Greg. Like this is the type of thing that's like I know you tried to shoehorn it in, but like you went ahead and made like a new back piece. Like you couldn't have figured out something
No.
to do with those
No.
panels.
Couldn't they have just put a hinge there and flap it back and make it a backpack that you can't really see that much? Like, just bring those L's up.
I forgot that EarthRice is a new Fans toys. You can't say anything bad about them. Or
Well,
Yeah, because people get upset.
the cafe will take it back to you.
But it is good. That's the thing. So it's like, do you want to knock it? But you also, you want to defend it. You don't want to see it go away, but you should critique it. When something gets this good, it deserves being critiqued.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because it's come so close, and you want to point out, like, wait a minute, how amazing would this have been had they done this? You know?
Mhm. No, I agree. Totally agree.
Because it's not crap.
Yeah, but in the end, it should have, would have, could have, but they didn't.
Right, but on the same hand, if people express their opinions and critiques on things like this, it's how it, assuming it doesn't kill a line, like it is the thing that goes ahead and, makes it stronger as the next releases come out, So.
A bigger
Does
issue
anybody
I
have John Warden's pager number?
The bigger issue I have than the back things, right? Because it does harken back to the G1, so you do have that argument. You know, it's like, hey, wait a minute, it's G1 toy. Okay, maybe they move a little. Maybe it's because it's kind of a 3/4 angle. Maybe they're not that obnoxious, right? But why is Sunstreaker's engine a gun? That belongs on his back.
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
You have to be careful what you say. They worked hard on this.
I am willing to assume that the gun on Sunstreaker pegs in somewhere on the back. If it doesn't, then that's disappointing.
I mean, because that's his hood. So is that his backpack where it's pegging in alt mode?
It's some. I mean,
it looks like it.
Yeah, somewhere. I think so. So I think you could just turn it. I'm guessing based on the picture, you could end up just turning that peg around and having it pegged in on the back.
So they're intakes, right?
Yeah.
So he pulls off his intake off his back, and he pulls the trigger, and he just sucks all the dust out of the room.
That's right. It's like vacuum cleaner.
There you go, tornado.
I'll show these Decepticons. I'm gonna vacuum the shit out of their base.
You'll never see a cleaner base than when Sunstreaker's here.
So many tornadoes.
Done.
This is good. I think it looks good. They really turned a corner having ankle rockers finally. They really did.
It looks all right. I just wish the intakes weren't his gun.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that he had an actual gun. And what's really killing me, like, I understand. So Jess and I talked about waffles earlier and stuff like that. I understand the calf hollowness, but what is the deal with the thighs? Why is
that's just like, well, yeah. That's just him saving plastic because there could have been a filler inside there.
Yep, there could have been a panel that flipped out, stuff like that.
I mean, look, what if it's a space issue? Then it could just be something filling the space on the inside. It didn't have to be that. And how much would that cost to have the plastic in there? You know.
Mm-hmm.
I just visualized Tigatron slipping down from the last show note when he heard waffles.
Do you think this mold is?
That sounds good.
Do you think that this mold is going to be redone in red and they're going to call it Sideswipe still, or do you think, what we got for Siege is going to be your Sideswipe? Because it's pretty good in Lamborghini, but I'm trying to think. So like it's not. I guess it's not. I don't know.
Is this the Sideswipe mold redone?
I don't think so. Doesn't look like
it's more like a retooling of the wheeljack. No, not even that, because this is like the way I'm looking at the legs here. It's reminding me a lot of those generations like Trailbreaker and Hoist figures we had.
Mm-hmm.
That really harkened prior to that to the way the Fans Project legs assembly went for their Stonicon set. If you remember those, just
yep.
So that's why. That's why, like, that doesn't bother me. But I don't know, man.
What?
That's my wife in the background. So.
I want to know one thing. Isn't he supposed to have a spoiler?
He does.
Yes. Well, yeah. No. Sunstreaker does have a spoiler.
And he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a spoiler. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and maybe a more modern take.
This is a retool of Wheeljack, if anybody said that.
The other thing is they may have lost the spoiler because like this is so damn close to like being like, come on, that's a Lamborghini, and like so you are removing more things to differentiate it a bit more.
What gets me?
I'm tired of your bitching, Justin.
They do have the license for the Sideswipe mold and the Sunstreaker mold, but it doesn't mean that every toy now has the license for it,
Justin, I'm going to send you to the cafe. You shut the fuck up.
I mean, and there's a good chance this goes, like, if you were to, because when you make this product and the license, like, they're going to have say on it, on the representation. They may not like the yellow. They may not like the waffles and be like, we don't feel like this represents our product. No, you can't use our vehicle's likeness. No.
He totally ignored me too, man. He just straight ignored me.
What's fucked up is Hasbro wants $15 an hour for this.
What I do like, you see the biceps are hollow, but they molded plastic to make it look like those are his robot arm mechanics inside the hollow part.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. They did something with it. It's not just shit spaced out plastic. That's cool.
That's a good point.
It's It's a good way to use it. And it looks like he's got butterfly. Does Wheeljack have butterfly joints? Reverse butterfly joints?
I don't know.
Let me go get mine.
Oscar, does Wheeljack have butterfly joints or reverse butterfly joints?
No.
So this guy looks like his arms go all the way back. Are they on ball pegs or something? No, right? They're universals.
Probably. No, they look like hinges.
They look like they hinge back.
Mm-hmm.
That looks pretty cool. This looks pretty good.
That's why it's taking like. I'm really not gonna say this is a retool of Wheeljack. I ain't fucking.
It is.
I'm seeing hints of it, Matthew, mostly in the feet, but that's about it. But even then, Wheeljack's feet didn't transform the same way. Shut up, bitch. These two look all right. I want a decent deluxe class Sunstreaker. I missed out on the Racing Bros Legend set when they came out.
Yeah.
That's why I jumped on the Runabout and Run Amok. But
nice.
What's up, bro?
The Trailbreaker, like, you could just see it again, Justin. There's that fancy rim in the front, and it's like he's riding a fucking sparrow in the back.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, for you to get it, look at the picture where you can see the alt mode of Trailbreaker, right, Robert? It's like the third picture there, basically. It's just Trailbreaker in robot mode, Trailbreaker in vehicle mode. Now you see how the front wheel has all the rim detailing? The back rim
wheel
is just a circle because on one side it's pegged in from the wheel into the front goes. The wheel has the peg that pegs into the body of the car. The back wheel, because of how it has to accommodate the legs, the peg goes from the robot into the wheel. So you end up having two totally different looking wheels, which annoys the ever-loving hell out of me.
Yeah, unless you live here in Florida and that's a regular thing. That's probably why I didn't fucking take onto it. It looks like someone took this Bronco to a junkyard and I was like, man, I fucked this rim up, man. I need a replacement. Roll Tide.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
like from a design aspect, like that just irritates the shit out of me. Like I've seen them do like weird like half wheels and stuff like that to try to get the rim. Like I don't love the half wheels, but at least like when it's sitting there on the shelf, it looks fine. Like this, from a side angle, like having one with a hole and one with the rim just bothers me. If you go to our G3 thread, I posted the side view of Hoist earlier today, and I was like, that irritates me more than like anything else on it. It's the fact that you didn't pin both wheels the same way to make them look the same.
See, are these product shots? What's interesting to me is, are these product shots or are these like renders? Because they look like renders.
They look like renders, but that's basically going to be your final product.
But at least they were being honest. You know what I mean? Like, this is what the wheels look like.
You're turning into a sympathizer.
No, I'm just saying, at least they didn't fake it, because that's what I'm used to. They fucking show rims on all four tires, and you get the toy, and it looks like that.
It's just a black rim melded in with the tire.
Hey, he lost his rims. Someone stole his rims. You gonna blame him? He is driving that car. That could happen. Maybe he was going over some tough terrain. The rim popped off, and he had a cheap nothing underneath. And then with the wheel stayed up.
I like it.
Maybe it was hubcaps. They're not rims, they're hubcaps.
Maybe.
That's what it is. They're hubcaps.
It looks like
so you could not have repro labels fixed.
Easy, Justin.
No, you couldn't.
You're going to upset the designer.
You couldn't because even if you put a sticker over it to match the other thing, one would roll and one would not. Like
man, Justin's got some big balls.
So all four wheels don't roll?
No. So if you put a sticker over the other one, you couldn't do it. It would have to sit on that like peg thing to work. Like you couldn't do it this way. So it would not work.
Bits with the bolts, the lug nuts, they
exactly
don't roll.
They don't roll. You know, the wheel rolls, but the connecting mechanism does not. So it just wouldn't work.
Yeah, but I've got the perfect third-party upgrade for you. Plastic hubcaps. Mm-hmm. They go on all four wheels.
Yeah, you know, that may be the solution. Who knows?
I mean, seriously. And then I don't know what they do about those wings. They maybe replace the wings with ones that fold up.
Uh-huh.
There you go. And then little leg fillers. You got a little MP right there.
Mm-hmm.
And little lead fillers.
Yeah, but where's his shield behind his head? Where's the shield thing? He's supposed to have that shield transmitter over his head.
Yep.
That's iconic. You can't miss those cues.
Someone will make it from third party.
You could do that, but that's just bullshit. There should be a chrome ass fucking.
He does have that
shield
missile launcher there on his head.
They are definitely going to probably make some leg fillers for him and Hoist. I know they'll probably do that.
I just want to hear you fart again, but that's inexcusable. And don't tell me.
Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't fart. What are you talking about?
So last week when you were bubbly as a commenter posted, I forgot who wrote that. God bless him. I laughed so hard that fucking Friday.
What? Who said what?
Mm-hmm.
They heard the show. He put a time code in when it happened. He goes bubbly.
Somebody did? Nice.
When Matt shit the chair.
Nice. I didn't see that. I missed that one. Oh, I'm loved.
That was a bubbly part.
Here you are.
Sometimes. All right, fella. Well, I'm fixing to get off, so my wife's got to use the computer. I apologize. You can cut that out, Justin, if you want to.
No, it stays.
Okay. No, she's got to do notes for her job. So I can afford to buy Transformers.
Can I find this? I want to hear that bubbly part.
It's all right, brother. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
No, I can stay on a little longer. Are we done?
Okay, I thought you said you
Let's finish up. Let's finish. Are we
Let's
finished?
finish up. Come on.
Let's go ahead and move on to the Toy Fair listing. We're going to look at the last few things. We kind of blew through a lot of this stuff yesterday.
Yeah, I think we got all the Transformers stuff done. Is there anything else specifically that we wanted to discuss?
G.I. Joe?
Yeah,
Might
I
as
feel
well.
like that's fair.
This
What
is
does
how we get
everybody
a
think
good
about the
mention.
G.I. Joe?
I'm looking
pre-ordered
at this
Snake Eyes.
dude.
Okay, not everybody at once. One more time. Oscar.
Don't tell us what to do.
I'm looking at this Duke figure, and the first photos I saw, I wasn't crazy about. But after seeing these images now, it's actually looking pretty tight. God help me, I may be collecting G.I. Joes again. But in a 6-inch scale. That Scarlet looks amazing. And of course, I pre-ordered the classified Snake Eyes with the Ninja Stand. And help me out here, Justin, because I know they're making a Snake Eyes in the blue outfit. What is that from? What line from G.I. Joe is that from again?
Which one? Which blue outfit?
The one where he has like a blue mask on, red goggles.
Oh, that's the real. Oh God, what is it? That's not the. It's the second series, the one that came after the Real American Hero line.
Right, I used to call it G2 G.I. Joe.
It basically was. God damn, why can't I think of its name? I have it on the shelf. It's the one that introduced a lot of fun characters.
Well,
you're
you think of his
thinking
name.
about you're thinking about the DIC series, but
yeah,
Dick.
Yeah, Cobra Commander had the body armor.
Mm-hmm.
He was once a man. He was kind of a man again.
Yeah.
Is that where they had those staffs that had the holograms on them?
Yeah,
No,
you're
that's
thinking
Visionaries,
about
dude.
No, I think it was just called G.I. Joe. I think it was just referred to as the Deke series.
Okay, so was the other one Real American Hero? One of them was. So.
But that Snake Eyes you're talking about, hold on. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it might be from that.
Fair.
I'm looking at the Snake Eyes while Greg's looking at this, and I gotta say, I'm like seriously impressed. Like I saw some people bash these.
Why?
I don't know.
Fuck, man! Don't shit on it. Then it's gonna go away, and then they're gonna complain there's no GI Joe stuff.
They're already made memes.
I know. I wasn't a big fan of Duke and such. I stick by that. I think that he still looks like a guy who's cosplaying as Duke more than he looks like Duke I want. Same with Roadblock. I think Scarlet is the most successful of them all.
Did you just call him Road Bro?
Yes, I did.
Racist.
Fucking racist. Wow.
But yeah, no, I think that Roadblock was was kind of a weak one there. Like I get that the armor that he's wearing is another Roadblock release, but like I don't think that makes it good. So I don't know. I don't know why
It's not The Rock.
Well, yeah, that is true. I just wish we ended up doing something else that was more close to the cartoon, I guess.
God, this Snake Eyes looks like shit. I forgot all about this figure. I mean, I forgot how bad it looked. Jesus Christ. You're talking about the one with the gray, like, vest thing?
And the orange goggles?
Yeah, like the Rob Liefeld vest with like 40 pockets on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got like bright orange swords.
Yeah, I actually love that Snake Eyes as a kid, but he is ridiculously silly looking.
Yeah, this is...
That is not what a ninja wears.
Yeah, this is the Real American Hero.
How do you know?
1991 version 4.
Maybe that's the last thing you'll ever see.
Perhaps.
I have something.
Shit, Ninja Force is better than that one.
Greg, listen.
Yes, sir. Yes.
No, you don't. Oh my god!
That was not fucking me at all. That sounded like somebody just had fucking diarrhea in their fucking mouth.
That was you.
Was you last
heard
week,
around
though.
the world.
You today.
Yeah, that's
That
nasty.
was so wet, dude. That was, my God. I'm standing up. I'm gonna salute that fucking thing right now. Hold on. Did somebody really do that?
That was you last week.
Was it me?
Last week.
No, it wasn't. That was not me.
That was you.
I got it queued up.
Holy shit, man!
Matthew,
I'm terrible.
One of
I'm
our
so
listeners time coded the moment it happened.
That was terrible.
You hit the time code. It goes right.
It is why we asked if you shit your pants. I mean, like...
That's just...
I thought that was somebody else. I thought that was one of y'all, man. I'm like, God dang.
Matt was like, I want to salute that fart.
I do.
That's like my brother.
That's like a bald eagle wrapped in a American flag with a beer and a Miller Lite in the hand.
Hit a bacon sandwich in the other. Going roll back.
I love some bacon sandwich.
No, a roll of toilet paper in the other. Change your underwear in the other hand.
Somebody take that fart to the cafe right now.
Okay, so Justin, they're both a Real American Hero.
Okay.
That's just Series 2, or the
Gotcha.
Deep Series. Yeah. That's the one with, like, Metalhead, Nagahide.
Yeah.
Watch it, Buster.
Yeah. Chickabang.
Oh my god!
Okay. I'm going to go in and edit that and just remove that shit from the file. Literally.
That's wonderful.
Man, I see a gun ho in that box
not.
art behind Snake Eyes' special thing. I really hope we get a gun ho.
Gung
You know
ho?
we
Where?
will.
Where's gung ho? Are you
He's
just
on the
calling it a
back
gun
of the-
ho?
It's 027.
See a gun ho? Hold on. Where's this
That's
gun
not
ho?
nice to call Baroness that.
Gun ho. How about that guy that cosplayed as Baroness, and then somebody caught a picture of him cosplaying as the what's her face from Turtles? Did you see that?
April O'Neil.
Yeah, he was April O'Neil somewhere else shopping,
I did not see that.
holding a turtle. It was awesome.
Nice.
Where's Gung Ho? Oh, there's Gun Ho. What a Gun Ho. Whoa, Destro looks a little weird. He looks constipated. What's up with that? That looks like they got a cheap, like, B-class actor to play that role.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with Destro, huh? He's got like a double chin and everything. He's like, oh, you haven't been kind to me.
What are you talking about? Destro wears an iron mask, bro.
I know, and look at his face.
He talks like this the entire
He's like,
time.
I don't have a neck.
What picture are we looking at?
027. It's the back of the box art of the Snake Eyes classified figure.
It does not look like an iron mask. It looks like he's just like a fat guy with an iron head. And
You look like a goddamn iron fat mask guy.
Iron fat.
Yeah, he does. I see what you're talking about, Robert.
Iron fat.
Oh, go chill with the pizza.
Hold on, I gotta find this.
While you do that, we're gonna answer the question by MP Collector because
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. Because
Don't tell me what
Oh, yeah, don't tell me how to live my fucking life, bro.
Don't tell me what to do with my
What
life.
picture is it?
Cuck.
What picture is it? You fucking meth cuck.
27.
a meth cuck.
I'm sorry, that's funny coming from the #1 place of fucking meth that is fucking O'Hare.
Yeah, but I don't fucking do that shit, bro.
Yeah, you do it hard, man. That's how you lost all that weight. So anyway,
I bet I said something real rude to you, and I didn't because I have just
let's
no
not
respect.
say shit. Too. Post it in the cafe. Go ahead, see what happens. Ask me.
But they're gonna wonder what I'm talking about. Oscar having a secret little brother.
You know what? Post one word.
Beg your pardon.
One word in Masterpiece Addicts, one word in the cafe, one word in Beast Wars BST, so you can get everybody looking, get some, publicity.
Somebody's gonna get pissed. Somebody get pissed off.
On that shit. Hey,
Somebody
what?
Get pissed off.
Who's getting pissed off?
No, if you just post one word, somebody's gonna be offensive.
It doesn't matter. Someone's already pissed off because you haven't posted anything. So.
I see Gung Ho. I see him. I saw him right there. He's looking all like, he's like, "Hey kids."
He's not saying "Hey kids." He doesn't say that.
Yes, he does.
He says,
Have
"Hey
you ever seen that?
motherfuckers," and he starts beating on the children with the butt of his rifle because he's a real man. That's what real men do.
Yeah, you ain't seen them videos on the YouTube where he's like, "Sandwiches." Funny little colored hats. No, what picture is it really? I want to see this Destro.
027.
027.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
it's the box art of him. He's just like he's really weird looking.
Oh, 023, 24, 25.
After Matt
20.
farts in the background, you hear him go.
Oh, I see.
He looks like
One proud papa giving birth to a stink baby.
he looks like the guy from God, what's his name? I can't. Lloyd Alexander playing Uncle Fester, painted up as Destro.
Yes.
Christopher Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
I dig those alley vipers up there, and I dig that Cobra Commander. It reminds me of the one from Resolute.
No
Maybe
one
he's
where
like
Steve
an
Bloom voiced everyone.
Maybe he's an Optimus Prime fan, and like the face mask is just too big for his face.
Oh, them damn red ninjas! I see them. I see some piss tanks. Are we getting all these? Are we getting the? Is that the broadcast energy transmitter down there?
The question is, though, should they have gone more classic with the weapons, gone more to the original figures than like given what's his face, this big stupid like what is that, like an elephant ball clipper? I mean,
yeah, they went Halo with it basically. Like
they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
man.
and thankfully for the most part, I think only Roadblock is the one that is, the most offensive. Like Duke definitely has like a very standard looking rifle. Scarlet's is at least reminiscent of the show. Snake Eyes has kind of classical weaponry. Well, see, okay. I just noticed.
We don't see
Duke has like a weird like laser thing at the end of his gun, which I guess it's fine. They shoot lasers in the show, right? So it's fine. But I definitely wish that Roadblock had more of a minigun instead of whatever this is.
Hey, y'all take care. I gotta go, y'all. Y'all take care. It was a great show. Thank y'all.
Matt,
It was really
you'll
fun.
be with us anyway, Matt. You'll be with us.
No, you don't.
Oh my god! Let me get inside. Listen.
Oh, is that him? Yeah, that's him right there.
Did you hear that?
All right, so let's do this listener question. I gotta go.
I love y'all like step cousins.
Getting late.
Don't tell me what to do.
Well, that's fine. You don't have to do what I want to do, but I'm going to stop recording and consequently not edit if we keep going any longer. So, just abruptly ends. Good night, folks. There we go. So at least there's a good night in there.
Did you end recording without reading the question?
No! Let's read the questions so we can go. I just put a good night in case I did end right now.
Okay, who's going to read? Oscar.
All right, that's taking us out.
Did Oscar hang up?
Oscar.
Is he there? What the hell? And where's Greg?
Right here.
Greg's here. Oscar's here. I see Oscar's face on the thing.
Is Oscar talking?
I don't think so.
Oscar, say something.
All right, find this question. What's the question here? Let me see.
All right.
Blah 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 blah. Dear SCU crew, if we were only going to get one more masterpiece mold from Takara, following everything that has been officially announced to date, and we knew in advance that it was going to be the last official MP figure, what character would you want them to tackle? And from what fiction? G1, Beast Wars, Bayverse, or other? MP Collector, number one SCU fan?
I can answer for Justin right now.
I could go for it.
Yes.
It's a good answer. You know what though? I don't know. I gotta think about it a little.
Wow, what a Justin answer.
No. So the thing is that I have a Jazz that I'm happy with, right? So like, I don't necessarily know if I care if MP ever made one. So, let me think about it a second.
Cliff Jumper.
Yeah, Cliff Jumper would be a good one.
Because no one made a really quality one yet. They made
I agree with that. Cliff Jumper is a good answer. So, and like that's the reason, like, if there's one more left, like I kind of don't need a Jazz. Like I have a Jazz, you know. So as much as I love Jazz, like I don't think that the Jazz I have is so bad that it's in need of replacement. So.
But it doesn't. Does it fit in with the aesthetic? With either aesthetic?
Yes. Okay. So you have, if you want, you have Make Toys, which does the modern, very cartoony aesthetic, and then if you want the original MP aesthetic, then you go with the Toy World one, Zeta Toys, whatever they want to call themselves next week. Sell Toys. Oh wait, that's not Sell Toys.
Oh, they meant they just sell toys.
Yep.
I think maybe they should do another MP10.
You think so?
No, honestly, what I would like to see is a new Seeker mold. I would like to see them re-attack the Seeker, just for real, re-engineer it. And I want to see the new aesthetic and new articulation and everything in a Seeker. I do.
Sure.
Because this is old hat, and they just milked it for so long. And I think they'd sell like hotcakes anyway. People would still buy them, even the people who bought the Make Toys ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if they look good enough,
imagine the articulation. I think it would be great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they'd sell. And I think currently I wouldn't even be surprised to see that there's a Seeker in the works right now. Yeah, I mean, I think that head for Starscream that came with Optimus was kind of a tease of that anyway. Even if it was something that happened in G1, yeah, I think that was a tease. So.
I do not want to see them hit a Galvatron, because, like, in my mind, Fans Toys did it best.
I actually don't even care about, like, the season, the post-movie season characters that much. Like, I think what we have out there doesn't need to be done. Yeah. Trailbreaker is one that I think there's still room for a quote-unquote perfect one, but I do think that Cliff Jumper is worse than the options for Trailbreakers we've got. So.
Blitzwing.
Oh yeah.
Give us a Blitzwing. Stuff it in Fans Toys' face for taking as long.
I wanna throw my I got that which one was it? KFC Blitzwing. Like, oh my god, he's so trash. I just kind of want to throw him out.
The DX9. That's even,
yeah,
solid.
I've debated getting rid of my KFC just because the DX9 is at least better built, but like I'm like it's not really. Doesn't feel like Blitzwing.
It's solid. It's complicated, right? It's well articulated for its time.
Yeah.
But it's more of a larger chug style than MP style.
Exactly.
So it won't fit with your MPs. It doesn't fit with my MPs. It doesn't look right. Like my MP, the Walmart Starscream, the the Skywarp? Was that the Walmart Skywarp? And the Target Starscream? And then the MP11 Thundercracker, even though they're old now, they still look masterpiece. They look it. That DX9 Gowalt doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't do it. So don't waste your money.
Yeah, I mean that's the only reason that I am keeping the KFC is because like it feels like it's more appropriate MP Blitzwing, but like it's trash. It is not a good toy. Nothing about it is good. So. It barely can stand, even with their replacement hips and all that stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Remember Matt? Didn't we send Matt like 3 of them? He sold one, and I sent him 3.
I think you did something crazy like that.
Good. And then he sold his Omnigonics, and we sent him. Me and several other people sent him like 6 of them.
That's so fucking stupid.
That's why he throws his Omnigonics. He has all these pictures of Omnigonics because they're all in different states of disarray.
And nobody wants them.
Yeah. I do. I want Omnigonics.
Well, Greg, is that what you want an official? If it was a last MP figure to come out, this is it. Fan vote. What do you vote for?
Omnigonics.
What character? He wasn't a character.
Oh, god damn. Yeah, let's take into account what we already have, though. Like, this is the last official MP.
Yep.
We already have a jazz. We have a passable jazz.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple of jazz options.
Mm-hmm.
We have jazz hands.
That's exactly why I didn't vote for him.
Man.
So I don't know if you heard the whole conversation, and your opinion may be different because you do like Beast Wars and stuff more than I do. But Robert threw out Cliff Jumper because there's just not, like, even though there are Cliff Jumpers, none of them are particularly like fantastic. How's that one float for you?
I'm okay with Cliff Jumper. I have after I took that pack off. And I don't know what that has to do with Beast Wars, but
Well, I was just saying, Beast Wars as a whole, maybe for you, a Rat Trap or a Rhinox would be what you're looking for, for Beast Wars, because that's just not out there.
Of any master, does it have to be a series that they've already done Masterpiece for?
No, anything. You could turn around and be like, I like, Transformers more than meets the eye, and I really want a Masterpiece, Bumblebee from that show.
I'd want to see a good Prime Megatron.
Yeah, that could be cool. You could see that.
That'd be sick.
But then we wouldn't get the rest of them. Yeah, but then we wouldn't get the rest of them.
Be a one of
You wouldn't need the rest.
A good Masterpiece Raph.
Raph?
Yeah, the nerdy kid from Prime.
Oh yeah, that's
a good.
No, I totally
Masterpiece
forgot that I
Agent
needed
Fowler.
that.
What was the girl's name from Animated?
Siri. Sorry, yeah. Siri, wrong computerized thing.
I want a Masterpiece True Scale Chip Chase.
We already have them. Like life size, like a real doll.
They're like a full body costume and a wheelchair, and I could put on the Chip Chase costume.
Technically, you could go to the store and buy all that. I don't.
No, I want to pay for it. Not at the store.
Well, you would still pay.
Well, you don't shoplift it. Yeah, you didn't say shoplift it.
You know what I want a Masterpiece version of?
What would you like a Masterpiece version of?
Yeah. No, you don't. Oh my god!
I think that's the Masterpiece in itself, Robert. So.
What does Oscar want?
Hey, I just realized the jaw opens on the shoulder head for Leo Convoy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oscar, what would you like? Let's wrap this thing up. It's getting late.
I would honestly like to get honestly don't know. I mean, they've tackled the guys I always wanted to get an MP on, especially my MP Ironhide, which I freaking adore. I don't know.
Would you like for them to redo Rodimus Prime so that he was modern and didn't have any size changing gimmick?
Yeah, that'd be great. That redo Rodimus Prime or redo the Hot Rod a little more. After messing with mine several times, I'm not like he cleans up okay, but not very well.
The Rodimus or Hot Rod?
The Hot Rod.
No.
The
See,
Rodimus
I still like the Rodimus.
Mm-hmm. I really like the Rodimus. I do kind of wonder what they could have done if they kind of did it MP10 style for Rodimus, where take it back to like the original Rodimus, where you're not necessarily parts forming the trailer, but we're not folding out a fake hood of the truck onto the top of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I think you could do that and still have room for a transforming trailer and have like a really good Rodimus as a result.
I mean, my memories with that Rodimus figure was like it was such a bitch to transform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was
such a bitch. And then you had the issues with the knees.
The hands had to be like exactly the right position, or things didn't clip together right. Like he was a mess.
It's like the first Fans Toys figure.
Mm-hmm.
I got that Hasbro. Oh, you're about to get it.
We are.
I got the Hasbro Asia reissue of the Rodimus Prime. And I love it. It doesn't have a lot of the issues.
Coronavirus Prime.
Yes.
Out
of the way, Hot Rod.
That did not have the trailer though, right? Just the.
No, it had the trailer.
Did it? Okay. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's a
sure if
full
I'm
package.
familiar with the one that you picked up then.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. It's just improved. It's an improved version 2 mold. So it's actually improvements on top of that.
You know what? Maybe I am familiar with it. I'd have to see.
It was the one. It came out like 2 years ago, and everybody was like, "We're getting a new one. We're getting a version 2."
But maybe I don't know.
Oh, right.
I'll have to look into it. Send me a link later,
They
Greg.
Wei-Jung themselves.
Yeah, they Wang Chung themselves.
Definitely send me a link later, Greg.
Oh, I'll send you more than the link.
All right, that's what I'm asking about.
All right, well.
Picks, bring your magnifying glass.
I would zoom and crop those, Robert. I'm not an amateur like you.
Yeah. No, you don't. Oh my god!
All right. On that note, take us out.
As always, you can check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/ShatteredCast. As always, check out our good friends in the Cool Table Network. Excuse me. As always, check out Toy Detox. I don't know if they had another episode out yet or not.
It's Toy Detox.
None of them did get on last week.
Huh?
None of them got on last week.
None of them got on last week.
None of the 30 guys.
2 hours of dead air. Of course,
Spiros is like, look, we're going to record regardless.
And as always, check out our friends over at the Realm of Collectors, Enter the Realm. So on behalf of me, else here at Shattercast Uncut, for the sake of Primus, please collect. I am shut your damn trap. For the sake of Primus, please collect responsibly. On behalf of us and everyone, be good to yourselves and each other. Have a nice day somewhere else.
Murder yourself.
Just not here. Carl!
Carl!
I am surprised that did not turn up more times on this episode. So, all right, good night.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Good.